I think Sailor's a, I don't want to say a retard, but he's leading a lot of people astray. One, two, three. That's hilarious, dude. How can you take this seriously? Endure. Why does he not have a team to tell him how stupid this is? It's so self-aggrandizing. Is he like a legit narcissist? It seems like it. Apparently, he's the ultimate image. He's the peak. He's the peak of endurance of humanity. He's a true shinobi. He can endure. This is the worst one yet. This was the worst one. Oh my god, never back down, man. This guy buys tops. All he does is buy tops. And I feel like it's a bluff because he's in too deep. I'm gonna buy the top. No, it's a bluff, man. Look at this. It's a bluff. Let's listen to what he's got to say.
I think we all want to go to the moon.
Michael Saylor is here, strategy founder and executive chairman. Good morning to you. What do you think? 150 by the end of the year? What do you think's happening here?
I think we all want to go to the moon, but if you want to ride the rocket, you got to be prepared to pull the G's. Over 5 years, Bitcoin's had like 6 brutal drawdowns.
That was so corny and horrible. Let's take another look at that instant replay. Look at that horrible analogy. Horrible analogy.
What's happening here?
I think we all want to go to the moon, but if you want to ride the rocket, you got to be prepared to pull the G's.
And look at
5 years, Bitcoin's had like 6 brutal drawdowns. If you roll the,
let's listen to it again. Let's listen to how genius that was.
What do you think's happening here?
I think we all want to go to the moon, but if you want to ride the rocket, you got to be prepared to pull the G's. Over 5 years, Bitcoin's had like 6 brutal.
Who is he talking to? Like, when you're a public speaker, like, you have to know your audience. I think he thinks he's talking to a bunch of crypto guys, but he's on MSNBC right now, or CNBC, excuse me. And he just sounds like an idiot to a normal person. It's like he's in an echo chamber and surrounded by fucking whoever he's surrounded by, who doesn't tell him he sounds like an idiot sometimes.
Brutal drawdowns. If you roll the clock back 13 months, we were sitting around 68,000. And then after the Trump election, we had this incredible rally from 68 to 106,000 in 5 weeks. If you go back 14 months, we were about 55,000. And so if you'd said we're going to go from 55,000 to 94,000 in 14 months, that would have exceeded any reasonable investor's expectations. Over 5 years, Bitcoin's up about 50% a year on average for the 5 years. Gold and S&P are studying the cost of capital at 14%. My company's strategy is up 71%, equivalent to Nvidia. There's no other stock in the S&P that's done any better. So I think the volatility comes with the...
This was November 14th. Let me see. Okay, so you heard what he just said, right? Let's check it out. Hold on a second.
In the S&P that's done any better. Strategies up 71 on average for the 5 years. Gold and S&P are studying the cost of capital at 14%. My company's strategy is up 71%, equivalent to Nvidia. There's no other stock in the S.
Okay, so he said MSTR is up 70%, equivalent to Nvidia. So this was on November 14th. Oh, about a week ago. No, literally a week ago today. It's the 21st. Now look at now look at this. Down 40% in the last month. He was comparing himself to Nvidia. I haven't even looked this up yet. Nvidia stock. Nvidia. Oh, that's what the hell? Why'd I spell it like that? Nvidia chart. Dude, you kidding me? You kidding me? You kidding me? Nah, they're still green in the last month. And you look at MSTR is down 40. They don't have revenue. What's their revenue though? Dude, Nvidia's revenue was 50 something billion in quarter 3. What's MSTR revenue? Q3 revenue. So reported 127.8. He compared his company to Nvidia, his shitty ass software company. $128.7 million. Okay, now let's check out Nvidia. Dude. I already know what they made in Q3. Dude, it doesn't compare even a fucking. It doesn't compare. Watch. Let me get the actual percentage. I'm gonna use my calculator. Let's do what I'm gonna give it 130 million. 130 million divided by 57 billion. They did forget the stock price. Dude, they did 2/10. Here, let me see if I could share the calculator. I just oh my god. Hold on a second. Boom, 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 boom. Look. They did 0.2% of the revenue of Nvidia. Those two companies aren't even fucking close. Dude. So sad that he's comparing Nvidia to his own company like that. Hold on, let me catch up with the chat real quick. What do you think about base crypto? Can you give me some advice on base? Advice on base?